Over the course of the past months, I have been investigating how professional athletes apply mental developments in order to achieve greater success. Throughout the research I carried, I managed to narrow down the many developments into the 5 most successful and useful. These 5 developments are self-efficacy, visualization, motivation, temperament, and lastly, the ability to direct your attention in order to perform with the subconscious state of mind. Self-efficacy, being number 1 on the list, is all linked to one's confidence. Confidence in sports as well as in everyday life situations is simply essential. We see many great athletes today in an array of different sports that have incredible confidence, and therefore their performance is outstanding. Athletes like Stephen Curry, who's won the MVP title last season as well as led the Golden State Warriors to the NBA Conference Finals.
Curry splits the defense behind the back, fires a 3, oh, he puts it in! Curry for the lead! Space to step in the corner!
Roger Federer, who's won 17 Grand Slam titles, the most ever by any man in the history of tennis. Lionel Messi, who's won the Ballon d'Or 5 times as well as the European Golden Shoe 3 times. Michael Phelps, who's won a total of 22 Olympic medals, 18 of which are gold. All of these athletes compete in different sports and therefore differentiate each one. However, if there's something these athletes share, it's simply their mentality. Visualization, being second on my list, is all linked to how one uses their imagination in order to carry out a specific technique accurately and successfully. Visualization is also seen in an array of different sports. It is widely used by professional athletes who require a psychological preparation. Dan Biggar, a professional Welsh rugby player, uses the following mental techniques of visualization when kicking conversions as well as penalties in rugby. This is evident as before he kicks the ball, he creates a mental image of the route the ball will fly once he's kicked it. Rugby isn't the only sport visualization can be used in. As a matter of fact, it can be used in close to any sports. In football, many people criticize Cristiano Ronaldo's stance before he takes a free kick. However, this is the stance he makes when visualizing the trajectory the ball should take. Although visualization is being used in-game in the previous examples, visualization can also be used prior. In the case of swimming, this is precisely what many great swimmers do. Olivier Leroy, former national level swimmer, used this technique in order to win a gold medal in the Olympics. What was essentially done, Olivier closed his eyes and imagined the race taking place. He set himself goals, and in his visualization period, he achieved those goals in the race, furthermore implying he came first in his imagination. When it came to the race, he had essentially already completed the race mentally. All that was left to do was complete it physically. The third mental development is motivation. Motivation is simply a force that energizes, activates, and directs the behavior of a professional athlete in order to achieve their desired goal. However, motivation is vital as it is the foundation of all athletic effort and accomplishment. Without your desire and determination to improve your sports performances, all of the other mental factors of confidence, self-efficacy, visualization, and temperament are simply meaningless. In order to become the best athlete you can be, you must be motivated to do what it takes to maximize your ability and achieve your goals.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
The fourth development on my list is temperament. Every professional athlete, as well as every human being, has many motives to why they react the way they do, and one of them is because of the human temperament. There are 4 different types of temperaments, that of which each individual athlete carries. There are many coaches that believe a successful athlete carries a specific temperament, but the 4 temperaments are sanguine, choleric, phlegmatic, and melancholic. The sanguine temperament is fundamentally impulsive and pleasure-seeking. The choleric temperament is fundamentally ambitious and leader-like. The phlegmatic temperament is fundamentally relaxed and quiet, ranging from warmly attentive to lazily sluggish. The melancholic temperament is fundamentally introverted and thoughtful. The one many coaches believe athletes should have is a choleric temperament that is extroverted, meaning that they are sociable, confident, and more comfortable within a crowd. However, there are athletes that are more reserved and feel more anxious about being in a crowd, making them have introverted personality. The 5th development I have concluded on my list is the ability to direct your attention in order to perform with the subconscious state of mind. The subconscious mind is like a huge memory bank. Its capacity is virtually unlimited. The function of your subconscious mind is simply to store and retrieve data. Its job is to ensure that you respond exactly to the way you are programmed. Your subconscious mind makes everything you say and do fit a pattern consistently with your self-concept, your master program. Your subconscious mind is subjective, meaning it does not think or reason independently. It merely obeys the command it receives from your conscious mind. There are few professional athletes who are known to use this technique, as it could potentially be described as a secret weapon. However, there are Olympic gold medalists in clay shooting who use this precise development in order to ensure they hit the clay bird that flies across the field. The following development isn't something that can be learned within a matter of seconds. It can take weeks or even a few months, but once you've learned how to send commands using your conscious mind to your subconscious mind, you'll definitely have a mental advantage over anyone on the playing field. The following 5 mental developments that were mentioned are the mental developments that are used by many great athletes. However, great athletes don't simply have one of these developments, they have a mixture of all 5, and that's what distinguishes them from all other athletes. If you're capable of applying a combination of all 5 developments, your mental capabilities are virtually unstoppable.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. And when you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.